What is up, guys? It is James and I am back with another video. Today I made $4,560 trading on Nasdaq, and I'm going to show you guys how I did it. Pretty good, pretty big day today. We're getting not quite close to a payout yet. We're still got to do a couple more trades, trying to build a buffer, but things are getting real, so I'm excited. Things are looking good, and yeah, I'm excited for what's to come. But let's get on the charts and I'm going to show you what trade I took today. Alright, so here we are on the charts. As you can see, I'm on my top step accounts. I have my 550K express counts right here. I'm locked out of them, but you can see I have my P&L right here, $912 across my 5 accounts, which comes out to a little bit above $4,500 on the day. Not too bad. But yeah, here's the trade I took today. And yeah, let's hop over to TradingView and I'll show you what I saw going today. So today ES played a big role into why I took the trade. So we'll have that on the chart, but let's go to bar replay real quick and go to market open. Alright, so market open, this is what we saw. So basically, we had all-time highs right here. Let me mark these out. All-time highs at this level right here, and then we also had these stacked highs. We had these stacked highs right here. I'll mark that out as well. And then, as you can see on ES, we also had these all-time highs right up here that still need to be taken. So we're looking pretty bullish on the day. As you can see, we're basically going up, and yeah, I was basically bullish for the day. So I want to see if we could get any sort of entry into that. So if we go to the 1 minute chart, you already see that we take out this high right here, so we're due for a retracement. And then so yeah, this is market open 6:30 a.m. for me, and yeah, let's just play a couple candles, see what happens. So play a couple candles, and we're tracing down. Price action is not looking the greatest, and then if you drop down to the 15-minute chart, as you can see, let me take this indicator off so you guys can see better, but we're inside of this 15-minute fair value gap right here. I'll mark that out for you guys. Oops. 15-minute fair value gap. And I want to see how we reacted off of that. So we were tapping into it. Didn't really get too much of a reaction off of it. And then as you can see on ES, we were also tapping into this high time frame fair value gap, this hourly fair value gap right here. So I can mark that out. And this was the main reason I took my trade, was because we were inside of this hourly fair value gap, and there was a chance that ES could reject it, and I was bullish on the day. The only other draw on liquidity lower was London lows. As you can see right here, London lows right here. But we were still pretty far from it at market open, and I would need to see heavy displacement down to target that low. So I kind of want to see how we would react off of this hourly fair value gap on ES to see if it would respect it and push us higher up to all-time highs. So I was watching ES closely in this situation, and basically, we're in this 15-minute fair value gap on NQ, and I want to see if we got any sort of reaction. So basically, play a couple candles, we're still displacing down, and then boom, we get one big displacement candle going up. Not quite the most confirmation, but you can see pretty big displacement candle on ES2, so I want to wait for a second candle for more extra confirmation. And boom, we get this second big displacement candle, bullish displacement candle. And after this, this was the confirmation for me. So I was targeting all-time highs up here that I marked out, and then we had a break-even point right here at these highs. So once these got taken, why can't I mark it? Here we go. Once this price right here was taken, that's when I would go break even. So basically, right after this candle closed, I should have just entered right away, but I wanted a little bit more extra confirmation. So as you can see on my top step accounts, I entered a little bit after this third candle. It started. I want to see if we would continue displacing up, and I got a fill like right here. And once I saw that there was a lot of volume, I was like, okay, we're gonna go up. So took an entry right here, got a pretty bad fill, but that was due to me waiting like an extra 2 seconds to see if we would continue displacing up. So waiting 2 seconds after waiting for this candle closed, we displaced all the way up. I entered, and then I had my stop loss below these bodies right here, and then I targeted all-time highs right here. So I had a 1 to 1.69 RR trade, which is not too bad. Break even right here, and then also looking back at this trade, you can see we also had an SMT right here. I didn't see this at the time, but we also had an SMT right here with NQ and ES. NQ failed to take out this low right here at 6 a.m. while ES took it out. So there it was a bullish SMT right here that also showed that we had bullish confluences. So yeah, SMT right here, and then yeah, let's just play a couple candles. So got a pretty bad fill, keep playing candles, and then this wasn't the best third candle. I didn't really like this candle because we had such a big wick reaction. I would think that we would hit break even at least, and I would go break even, but yeah, we started wicking, and that wasn't the greatest reaction. That was testing me really, because we started going into drawdown, and I put 1 mini on this. So my fill, I had a $600 stop loss, so my fill was around here, 30 points, risking $600 per account. And yeah, right here, you know, we were in drawdown, and this really tested me because I was in drawdown. I didn't want to take a loss, you know, but this really tested my patience because I was convicted in the draw. This draw on liquidity is pretty good, and overall, we were bullish on it. If you zoom out, you can see that we're going up. So I held my trade. I was debating. I was like, should I close? You know, I don't want to take the $600 loss on these accounts. But yeah, I held because I had conviction. There was a reason I entered a trade. You know, I had to accept the risk, and yeah, I held the trade. We also had this 1 minute fair value gap right here. If you guys can see that real quick, I'll mark that out for you guys. But we had this 1 minute fair value gap right here that we could potentially reject off of again, and yeah, we hit that, and then let's keep on playing candles, see what happens. Go back down, and then when this came back down, that was really when it was testing my discipline, because I was like, dang, rejected off this 1 minute fair value gap, and then now we're displacing back down again. This might be a loss. So we're all the way right here in drawdown, and then we start pushing back up, and then once we hit this break-even point, I was like, should I close? You know, maybe this isn't the best trade idea. And then I went during this time. I was going to the higher time frame, and I was like, all right, we're bullish for the day. Look at this, we're just going up. We're just going up. There's higher draw on liquidity's higher, price wants to go up. So I stayed in the trade, and then I continue to play candles, and then we got this wick rejection right here, and this is like, all right, are we gonna take the break-even point? Let me just hit the break-even point, and this candle shoots up, I go break even, and then I continue to hold my trade. And then we also had this swing high right here marked out, and we started wicking right there, so we could have potentially rejected off of that. So after this, I trailed my stop loss a little bit up to $150, so that I could at least get a winning day for this trade if it does decide to start rejecting off this. And I continue holding my trade, and TP hits right here. So yeah, that was a pretty simple trade, kind of my thought process going in. But yeah, this trade really did test my patience. How long did this trade take? It took 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 minutes. So 12-minute trade. You know, usually trades don't last, or 12 minutes is not too long, but you know, trades could sometimes end up hitting like 2 minutes. But this one really tested me, but happy, you know, it's a Friday, ended off the week on a dub. Pretty good week this week. September, if you guys have been trading, you guys know the first 2 weeks have been pretty awful. It's the 19th right now, and this week wasn't too bad. I got 2 W's this week, and yeah, overall price action is starting to look better. This is why patience is important, because you know, those first 2 weeks, if you decide to take trades in the bad market conditions, you're just asking for a loss. And yeah, I'm stayed out the markets, you know, just trying to preserve my capital. And yeah, this is my biggest trade on a XFA so far. You know, I've had bigger trades on combines, but on an actual XFA, this is my biggest trade, $912 per account, which is pretty big for me, $4,500 on the day. And yeah, not quite yet to where I want to be for a payout yet. I do want to, you know, build a buffer on my accounts first before I take a payout. But yeah, I would consider this a pretty big trade. I want to get like 3 more of these size trades, and then you know, I'll be good for a payout if I get those 3 big trades again. And yeah, yeah, pretty simple day today. Just wanted to do a little trade recap for you guys. But yeah, things are looking better. I remember just a couple months ago, like 2 months ago, you know, I was kind of lost in trading, you know, and yeah, things are looking better now. I feel like things are starting to finally click for me, and I don't want to get cocky, you know. I want to stay humble, but I'm really excited for what is to come. And yeah, I just want to bring you guys along the journey. So if you haven't already, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yeah, just document my journey to becoming a profitable day trader, and watch me get to my first payout and to multiple payouts. So if you like the video, make sure you subscribe and continue watching my journey as a day trader. I appreciate you guys for watching.